So, do you believe that the Most High created everybody that you see right now? The Most High, He created everybody that you see right now, right? He's the creator of all things, right? Do you think He called us black, just black people? No, He didn't. I'm sure what He called us. John 1:27. And get Romans 11:1.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 1 and verse number 47.
And this is what we were calling ourselves before we got called terms like black and African American. Those terms aren't in the Bible at all. You can't find African American in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? This is what we're calling ourselves. Go ahead.
Verse 47.
Right.
Jesus saw Nathanael coming to him.
You know who Jesus is, right? Right. He said he seen a man coming to him. Go ahead.
And saith of him,
Right.
Behold,
Right.
an Israelite indeed.
What did Christ call him?
Behold, an Israelite indeed.
Right. So Christ seen a man coming, and He called that man an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? An Israelite from whatever tribe that man was from. These are the 12 tribes of Israel right here. I'm telling you, you most likely will come be an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. You see what I'm saying? Get another one. Get Romans 11:1.
It's Romans chapter 11 and verse 1.
Bring it up.
I say then, have God cast away His people?
And this is Paul speaking. You heard of Paul before, right? Never heard of Paul? Okay, so Paul is a man in the Bible, a major. He's an apostle, a main character. Go ahead.
I say then, have God cast away His people?
Right.
God forbid.
Right.
For I also am an Israelite.
What did Paul say?
For I also am an Israelite.
Paul said he also am an Israelite. Go ahead.
Of the seed of Abraham.
Right.
Of the tribe of Benjamin.
What tribe?
Of the tribe of Benjamin.
So here you have another example. Paul called himself an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. You see what I'm saying? Get Hebrews 7:14. And I'm gonna get to the point after that.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 7 and verse number 14.
This is going back to Christ. Because Christianity or the Christian church, they tell you Christ look like that, right? But that's a lie. There's nowhere in the Bible where Christ is depicted as this. You know what I'm saying? That's a lie. Read this.
This is Hebrews 7 and 14.
Right.
For it is evident.
For it is what?
For it is evident that
if the cops say they got evidence of you stealing, what do that mean? They got proof. It's on video. So it say it is evident. That means it's proof, right? Go ahead.
For it is evident
Right.
that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
For it is what?
For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
And our Lord is, of course, Christ. It say there's evidence that He sprang out of Judah. Now, what name is next to Judah right there? American Black. Is this man American Black right here? No, so that's a lie. You see what I'm saying? Get Revelation chapter 1. And I'm going to connect the dots. So, we going through the Bible and we showing you, is the smoke bothering you? You like that smell?
Yo, I was a mood smoke.
All right, cool. So we going through the Bible, and I'm showing you that you're not going to find the term African American in the Bible or black. You know what I'm saying? You're going to find Israelite from your respective tribes, right? Get Revelation chapter 1, read verse number 1.
Revelation 1 and verse number 1.
Right.
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
The what?
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So the revelation meaning the revealing. You know what I'm saying? If somebody said they're going to reveal something to you, what do that mean? They're going to show you something.
Right.
So it said the revelation or the revealing of Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
The revelation of Jesus Christ,
Right.
which God gave unto him
Right.
to show unto his servants
Right.
things which must shortly come to pass.
Right, you read.
And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John,
Right.
who bare record of the word of God and of the testimony of Jesus Christ and of all things that he saw.
And all things of what?
And of all things that he saw.
So he physically seen these things, you know what I'm saying? So he's going to tell you physically what Christ looked like. You know what I'm saying? Jump to the point. Verse 14.
Come. Verse 14.
Right.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
His what?
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Who has woolly hair on this earth? What group of people got woolly hair? Well, do this man got woolly hair or do he got stringy hair? It's stringy. Do this man got woolly hair or do he got stringy hair? He got woolly hair. So the point is, so-called black people have woolly hair. You know what I'm saying? That brother got woolly hair. This brother got woolly hair. That brother got woolly hair. You know what I'm saying? So read that again.
His head and his hairs were white like wool,
It said he has white woolly hair. Go ahead.
as white as snow.
Right.
And his eyes,
And his what?
And his eyes
Right.
were as a flame of fire.
What color is this man's eyes? Blue. So do he? Is so far is he being depicted as what Christ looked like? It's more so looking like this man so far, right? Go ahead.
And his feet,
And his what?
and his feet,
Now your feet is the same color as the rest of your body, right? We gonna see. Go ahead.
and his feet
Right.
like unto fine brass.
Like what?
Like unto fine brass.
Sister, what color is brass with a B? Brass. What color is brass? It's not black. Brass. It's more like a brownish copper. You know what I'm saying? Like a penny. A penny is like a brass color. You know what I'm saying? So it say Christ was brass. He had his skin, his feet was brass. So if his feet was brass, what color was the rest of his skin? Brown. But this is going to show you how brown he was. Go ahead.
And his feet like unto fine brass,
Right.
as if they burned in a furnace.
As what?
As if they burned in a furnace.
If you put anything in a furnace, if you put anything in a furnace or a fire and you leave it in there, what color is it going to turn? If you put anything or you leave anything in a furnace or a fire or an oven too long, what color is it going to turn? It's going to be black. So it said his feet was like brass. Read that again. That part.
And his feet like unto fine brass,
Right.
as if they burned in a furnace.
So what's that? In the Bible, the depiction of Christ said his feet looked like brass that got burnt in the furnace. So what color was Christ? He was a dark-skinned man. You see what I'm saying? So the point is, if the Bible just depicted him more so looking like this man, now who is that man? This is a lie that was set up. You see what I'm saying? This is a false image that was set up to deceive people on the earth.
So it's not true.
This is not true. You see what I'm saying? So your question got to be now, why when you go to churches or you go to any, Christianity event or Catholic event and you look at the glass or they got paintings, why is this man in there? If the Bible never said he looked like that. You see what I'm saying? Who do you think set this image up and why did they do it?
The white people.
They did that, exactly.
But I don't know why you did it. But it's just Christ saying he was white.
They didn't think he was white.
They did that.
They knew he wasn't white. They did that because they don't want you to see yourself in the Bible. Those are the same people who did this to us, who put us in slavery, right? Why did they do that to us? You see what I'm saying? They ain't like us. Then they kill Christ and whoop him and hang him for no reason. And slavery, then they whoop us and do bad things to us for no reason, just because they ain't like us. We see the correlation, you know what I'm saying? So the point is, they didn't want us to see ourselves in the Bible, so they made up a lie and said Christ looked like that. And if this is Jesus and Jesus is God, the white man is your God. So now mentally, our people got a mental disconnect with the Bible now. You see what I'm saying? Our people don't even want to pick the Bible up because this man used it against us in slavery, and this man is God, supposedly. You see what I'm saying? So we don't trust the Bible. You see how mentally that can affect us? That's what happened to us. You see what I'm saying? But we're here to tell you something else. That this Bible is your book, and it's written by our people.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? If I write you a letter, right? What's your name? Shariah. I don't want to butcher it. Say it again. Shariah. If I write you a letter and I say, Dear Shariah, right? And I send it to your address. If somebody else come take that letter and make everything I said in that letter applies to you, right? Because it say, Dear Shariah. But somebody else come take that letter. Do that letter apply to them or do it still apply to you?
To them?
No, it don't. They stole your letter. You see what I'm saying?
It still applies to me.
It still applies to you.
Right.
So the things that's written in this Bible applies to us. But the world made this Bible about everybody.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So now we read verses and our people say, well, what about the other nations? No, we're not talking about the other. We talking about our people. Our people need help. You see what I'm saying? Our people are the ones that's destroyed mentally. Our people are the ones that's living in the ghettos. Our people got to be saved from a group of people that's oppressing us. You see what I'm saying? Mentally, spiritually, and financially. Our people are the ones still in bondage. We was born here years ago to serve them in slavery, and we still here to this day. Marcus Garvey tried, Martin Luther King tried, Malcolm X tried, but we still here. Have we ever been free? We haven't. You see what I'm saying? But we're gonna get to the point. Get Deuteronomy 7:6. The point is, sis, that you are Israelite, more than likely from the tribe of Judah. And certain things happen for a reason. We're gonna show you why these things happen. You know what I'm saying? But get this real quick.
It's Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
Right.
For thou art holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Read that again.
The Lord, for thou art holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So you heard of Moses before? So Moses is he was sent to free the Israelites out of Egypt, right? And when he freed us out of Egypt, this is what he told us. Go ahead.
For thou art holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Right.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
The Lord thy God have what?
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
Moses told the Israelites, the Lord chose us, right? Go ahead.
To be a special people.
To be a what?
To be a special people.
To be a special people. The Lord chose us to be a special people. Go ahead.
Unto himself.
Right.
Above all people.
No, we equal.
Above all people.
It said the Lord thy God chose the Israelites to be a special people unto himself above all people. Go ahead.
Thou upon the face of the earth.
That are what?
Thou upon the face of the earth.
Right. So Moses told the Israelites that whoever the Israelites are today, the Lord has chosen them to be a special people above all people that's upon the face of the earth, right? Do the world tell us that about us? Or do they say we just niggas and we ain't nothing? And they lock us up and they feed us negativity to our community? Sometimes what? So have you ever, I'm gonna say, has a teacher ever taught us that we're the Israelites and we're above all people? No. Right? When you go to history class, you in school, when you learn about our history, do those teachers ever tell us that we was God's chosen people? They don't tell us that. You know what I'm saying? They told us we got here in slavery in 1619 and we just been here. Well, what was we doing before that? Who was it before that? You know what I'm saying? Do you know when slavery, what they did to us? Are you familiar with it?
I only know some things.
You only know some things? Do they still teach about slavery in school?
Yeah, some things they teach about.
Okay, what's some things that you know about slavery?
They teach us about like Martin Luther King and like to try to fight for our people to like make blacks and white people together.
Right. That's it.
And
Rosa Parks. So they teach you about Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King. We couldn't sit in the front of the bus and what's Martin Luther King known for?
For marching.
For marching. You're saying that's what they teaching us, right? But they leaving out a whole, like where that sign at to be sold?
Right there.
Bring it up. Let me see that.
No, it's over here.
Where?
Where the dog is. Right there.
Do they teach us that we was being sold to white people?
oh yeah, they did say that.
They said that
They abused getting sold to white people by our people.
by our people.
They told us that.
That's not true. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lie. Our people, would you sell your friend in slavery? No. They were selling us. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you. Go to the curses real quick. And I'm gonna show you why these things happen to us, right? These things happen because we are the Most High's chosen people. And what happens when we the children of the Most High, right? If your child don't listen to you, aren't you gonna punish your child? Ain't you gonna discipline your child in some type of way? If you ever grew up to have kids and your kids just say, Mom, F you, I don't wanna listen to you, what you gonna do? You gonna talk to him, you gonna discipline him, you gonna talk to him, whatever, you saying? Right, so the same way that you would discipline your child, the Most High disciplined us for departing from him. See what I'm saying? Hit the curses.
What do you want?
28 and 45.
So we got Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 45.
Read it out.
Moreover, all these curses.
Moreover what?
Moreover, all these curses.
So we reading about curses, right? Get Daniel 9 and 11. Go ahead.
Shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee.
And what?
And overtake thee.
What do it mean if something overtakes you? That means this like you can't get away from it. You know what I'm saying? If something overtakes you, you gotta deal with it. The way our people living now, do you think we living as a whole, do you think we living blessed or cursed? You think at the top of society or the bottom of society? The bottom, as a whole. It's not a coincidence no matter what city you go to in America, who living in the ghettos? Us. That's a curse. And then, like I said, in slavery, I don't know if they taught you this, but didn't they use us to build this whole country up? For free. They made us work for free. And you mean to tell me we built up everything and we didn't get nothing from it? Is that a blessing or a curse? It's a curse. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Well, hold that real quick. Bring this out, Daniel 9 and 11.
This is Daniel chapter 9 and verse number 11.
Bring it out.
Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law.
Oh, what?
All Israel have transgressed thy law.
And I'm going to keep saying it. Sis, we Israel. The so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans. So anytime you read throughout the Bible, you read about the Israelites or Israel, that's talking about us. It said all Israel has transgressed thy law. Go ahead.
Even by departing.
Even by what?
Even by departing.
What do it mean to depart from something? You don't know? So, have you ever put a, have you ever put a flight? You got arriving and departing. What do it means when you catching a departing flight? Leaving. Depart means to leave, you know what I'm saying? Arrive is when you get there. I have arrived, you know what I'm saying? Depart means to leave. So what's that? Read that again?
It says, yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law,
right?
Even by departing.
Even by what?
Even by departing.
So we transgressed, or we went against the Most High by leaving him. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense? Go ahead.
Even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice.
Right.
Therefore, the curse is poured upon us.
Therefore what?
Therefore, the curse is poured upon us.
Let's say, therefore, the curse is poured upon us. Going back to the verse in Deuteronomy 7:6, so I'm going to just paint this picture for you. God chose us to be his chosen people, right? The Israelites, we're God's chosen people. Above all people, right? He gave us a set of rules to live by because we're his chosen people. But it said we departed from those rules that he gave us. You know what I'm saying? So because we departed from those rules that he gave us, therefore the curse is poured upon us. That makes sense? Right. Go back here.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 45.
Right.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
So what?
Till thou be destroyed.
What do it mean to be destroyed?
Not killed. Not here.
Killed, finished. Destroyed means you just destroyed, broken. You know what I'm saying? If I got a watch, and somebody come destroy my watch, can I use this watch anymore? It's destroyed. So our people be destroyed now. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna read why we destroyed.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Why are we destroyed?
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Because we didn't listen to the voice of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he gave us commandments to keep and we didn't listen. Once again, if you have a child and your child don't listen, you're going to discipline them. So we're going to read some of the disciplines that the Most High is putting us through. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments.
To do what?
To keep his commandments,
right,
and his statutes,
right,
which he commanded thee.
Right. So the point is, our people, we are living through curses right now for not keeping the commandments of the Lord.
Right.
And we're going to get to some of these curses. Go ahead.
Verse 46?
Yeah.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
And they shall what?
And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
So it said these curses are going to be upon the Israelites for a sign. Whoever the Israelites are today, they're going through curses. And these curses is going to let you know who the real Israelites are. Go ahead.
And for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
And what?
And upon thy seed forever.
So these curses are going to be upon the Israelite seed line forever. What do forever mean?
For life.
For life. That means whatever today's date is, August 15th, 2026. Whoever the Israelites are, they living through certain curses. You know what I'm saying? And it said it's going to be upon their seed line, so that means your children's children's children. You know what I'm saying? Get to is that it on that?
Yeah.
Wait. Go to verse 16. So this is the first curse. Whoever the Israelites are today, whoever the real Jews are today, this is what they're going through. Read this.
Verse 16.
Right.
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
Curse what?
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
Right.
And
whoever the Israelites are today, they live in cursed. And whatever city you go to, they live in cursed. Now, like I asked you, no matter what city you go to, who's living cursed and who's living blessed? All, what you mean all of us?
Us.
When you say us, who is a part of that us? Black, right.
Yeah.
Are we living cursed or blessed? Cursed,
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So, read that again from the top.
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
It said the Israelites, they live in cursed in the city. Can a so-called white man say he's living cursed in the city? Or do they run the city? Do they run? Do they live in these high buildings?
He pointed it towards you.
Yeah.
You're not doing.
They run the city, right? So they don't live cursing the city, right? Don't pay attention to her. That's a distraction. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the point is, can a so-called white man read this curse and say this is my people going through this? They can't. Can a so-called Chinese man read this curse and say my people live cursing this city? They don't. They prosper off of us. You know what I'm saying? No matter what neighborhood you go through, you see a Chinese store. Right? They prosper off of us. The Chinese people, they own all the hair stores. You know what I'm saying? Who go to the hair stores and buy hair? Us. So they're not living cursed, they benefiting off of us. You see what I'm saying? They don't live cursed in the city. Hey, can y'all move that smoke too?
I was
You see what I'm saying? So the point is, everybody can read that curse and relate to it. Finish that curse up.
And cursed shall I be in the field.
And what?
And cursed shall I be in the field.
When do you think we was cursed in the field? When do you think we was cursed in the field?
Like a year.
So this curse said we're gonna be cursed in the city and cursed in the field. I'm asking you, when do you think you was ever cursed in the field? And period. Not since we was born. So you ever heard of a slave field, a cotton field? You ever heard of we was picking cotton? You never heard of that? Damn. That's crazy. Where you from?
North Philly.
North Philly? I'm talking like nationality wise.
Are you Nigerian, sis?
You know,
What are you?
African American.
African American. Okay. Yeah, kind. They just ain't teaching her.
Right, they ain't teaching in school,
Yeah, she said that though. She said they only teach about Rosa Parks.
Yeah, they told us, but they didn't tell us they had us.
Right.
They told us.
So this is what they told you in school. We sold ourselves to the white man, right? And we just been here since 1619.
Well, no, they said like our people were selling us, like selling their people to the white people for money.
Nope.
Yeah, that's what they said.
So it's a disconnect right there, and I know what they're trying to do, because we call ourselves African American, right? They're trying to say we're African. We're not real Africans. That's not true. We're not Africans. You see what I'm saying? When you see a real African, you know a real African when you see one.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We don't act like them, and we don't move how they move. And we don't even look like them, and they don't even like us. A real African don't like us. You see what I'm saying? So what happened was, real Africans were selling Israelites. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to say since we're all dark-skinned people, we the same people. That's not true. You see what I'm saying? Just because we all dark-skinned, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. You see what I'm saying? So that's what they mean by that. What you over?
Alright, Joel.
Bring it up.
Yeah, this is Joel chapter 3. I'm gonna start at verse 4.
Right.
Yeah, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon?
Oh, who?
O Tyre and Zidon.
Tyre and Zidon are ancient African tribes. I'm saying this is who was selling us. And this is going to tell you that. Go ahead.
And all the coasts of Palestine.
Right.
Will you render me a recompense if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, while I return your recompense upon your own head?
Right.
Because ye have taken my silver and my gold,
Right.
and have carried your temples, my goodly pleasant things.
Right.
The children also of Judah.
The what?
The children also of Judah.
So let's say the children of Judah, right? Go ahead.
And the children of Jerusalem.
And the children of Jerusalem is the rest of the tribes. It say the children of Judah and the children of Jerusalem, we're going to see what the Africans did with them. Go ahead.
Have ye sold unto the Grecians?
What did the Africans do?
Have ye sold unto the Grecians?
So the Africans, the real Africans, took the children of Israel and sold them to the Greeks. Now, who are the Greeks? Are the Greeks white or are they black?
White.
They white
Right.
people. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So who sold us? It just sold the Africans.
Right, exactly.
The Africans sold us to the white man. You see what I'm
Real
saying?
Africans.
The real Africans. We're not real Africans.
Well, Israelites.
Your real tribe, your real nationality would be a Hebrew Israelite from your respective tribes. But they trying to tell us we were selling our own people. That don't make sense. Like I said, I'm not going to sell my brother to a whole nother nation. I'm not going to sell him to this man right here, to a whole nother nation of people. That don't make sense. You see what I'm saying? So that's the misconception that school gave them. Now back to the point, going back to the curses.
Sit back in the field.
Right. Now when we was in this, this is Go read 16 again from the top.
Come.
I'm gonna break it down.
Cursed shall thou be in the city,
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
and cursed shall thou be in the field.
Right now, when the Africans sold us to the white man, they brought us over here on slave ships. They had us in something called a cotton field. That's us picking cotton in the cotton field. You know what I'm saying? You was picking cotton. What else was you picking? Tobacco,
Sugarcane, tobacco,
sugar cane, coal.
Yeah.
All the minerals and stuff like that you need to you know, keep life going. We was picking those things in the field.
Keep the economy going.
To keep the economy going. They had us in a slave field for free working. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense? So this curse, when they say you should be cursed in the city and cursed in the field, that field is talking about the slave field. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know you don't know what a slave field is, never heard of it, but do you think the so-called white people was working for free in the slave field? They wasn't. Do you think the so-called Chinese people was working for free in the slave field? They wasn't. Do you think the so-called Arab man was working for free in the slave field? They wasn't. It was only us. So the point is, this curse fit us, right? The Most High said his people, the real Israelites, are going to be going through these curses. Just off this curse alone, who will be the real Israelites today? Us. You know what I'm saying? Because we match this curse. We're going through this curse. We're going to get a couple words. What verse 54?
So like a man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
It's what?
His eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
So whoever the Israelites are today, remember these curses are still on us. We still living through these curses. Whoever these Israelites are today, they got an evil eye for each other. They don't like each other. What group of people hate each other? Shoot each other. You know what I'm saying? Just beat each other for something, for small things, always fighting each other. What group of people go through that? Us. You know what I'm saying? Once again, do you ever see two Chinese people arguing about a block? No. Do you see two Arabs arguing because they selling halal food next to each other and his truck making more money than his truck? No, they still eat together. But us, when they come to us, our people, we beef about the simplest things. Because you got on that color and I got on this color. Because you from this block and I'm from this block. Because you sold this drug on this block and you ain't allowed over here. We go through that. Read that curse again from the top.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate,
right, his
eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
His what?
His eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
That's us. This curse is just said we're going to have evil eyes to each other, right? Go ahead.
And to the wife of his bosom.
And we're going to have evil eye toward our woman, and our woman is going to have evil eye toward our men. You know what I'm saying? Now, did you grow up with both your parents? Which one was missing?
My dad.
Your dad. Right? What a coincidence. We can finish this curse out.
And toward the remnant of his children.
So whoever the Israelites is, they're going to have an evil eye toward their own brother, toward their woman, and toward their children. The Israelite man is going to have an evil eye toward his children. Go ahead.
Which he shall leave.
Where's the Israelite man?
Which he shall leave.
The Israelite man, whoever the Israelites are, they're going to be known for having fatherless households. Who go through that? A lot of us black people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of I know a lot of homies that never met their dad. You see what I'm saying? Do the so-called Chinese people go through that not knowing their dad? Do the so-called white people go through not knowing their dad? Everybody else got their family tree except us. And the most important piece is always missing, which is the father. Get Isaiah 42 and 22. This is where they at though. And this is another curse that's put on the Israelites. Now let me ask you, what happened to your dad? Did he just leave? Did he go to prison or?
I think he just left because I never met him.
Never met him.
This is Isaiah chapter 42 and verse 22.
Yeah, this is another curse that's on the Israelites. Whoever the Israelites are, this is happening to them. Go ahead.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
Right.
They are all of them snared in holes.
Right.
And they are hid in prison houses.
Where's the Israelite man?
And they are hid in prison houses.
So whoever the Israelites are, they fill up the prison system. Now, what group of people fill up the prison system? Us. You know what I'm saying? It's the so-called prison system filled up with white people. It's not. I'm not to say it's nothing in there, but majority, the population is our people. You know what I'm saying? It's the so-called Chinese, the Chinese man fill up the prison system. The so-called Chinese man fill up the prison system. They don't. Read this curse again.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
Right.
They are all of them snared in holes.
Right.
And they are hid in prison houses.
Where's the Israelite man?
And they are hid in prison houses.
Right. So you see how you could go to this Bible and this is linking up with our people and it's not linking up with nobody else. So who is the Bible that letter applies to you? This letter, this Bible, who do it sound like it applies to so far? Us.
Right.
And like the brother always say, it's a FUBU book. It's for us, by us. It's for us because it's written to us, and it's by us because the people who wrote this book, the people that the Most High put His Spirit on to write these words, are our people. They look like me and you. You know what I'm saying? Moses was a melanated man. Christ was a melanated man. You know what I'm saying? Our forefather Jacob was a melanated man. Right? But if you go on Google and type in any character in the Bible, guess what color they're going to be? White. The same way they whitewash this image, they did it on the internet too. You know what I'm saying? So is it all making sense to you? Get 68.
Verse 68.
Right?
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
And the Lord shall what?
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Right, so it said, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. Now, Moses had to free us out of Egypt because the Egyptians, the real Africans, the Egyptians are Africans, real Africans. The real Africans had us in slavery in Egypt. You see what I'm saying? So Moses had to come get us out of Egypt, out of bondage, right? So the Lord is saying this curse, He's going to bring us into Egypt again. So if we were slaves in Egypt, what do you think the Most High really telling us if He's going to bring us into Egypt again? Right, sister. He's saying, this curse is saying, I'm going to put you back into slavery again if you don't keep my commandments.
This is Exodus chapter 20 and verse number 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought you out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the land of Egypt, go ahead.
Out of the house of bondage.
What is Egypt?
Out of the house of bondage.
Right, and bondage is another word for slavery. Just like if somebody go to jail, for them to get out, you got to pay their bond. Bond is another word for shackled up or locked up. Slavery. Read this curse again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into slavery again.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
How did we get to America?
With ships.
What people went into slavery on slave ships?
Right.
Right. Man, I don't know if they taught y'all that in school, but the Africans sold us to the so-called white man, and they put us in a slave boat, and we got brought to America. You ever heard of that? Never heard of that. No. So this is how they packed us on a boat, right? From the west coast of Africa. And the Africans sold us to the white man, and the white man put us on a boat like this and put us here to America. Right? This is the curse that we're reading about right now. This again. This curse again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into slavery again.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
With ships.
By the way where we speak unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
And ever since we've been brought here, we've been ain't we still over here? We was brought here 1619. And we still here to this day. West coast of Africa. And we went to Africa because we went to hide amongst the real Africans because we was all dark skinned. So we was running from the white people or the Romans, and we hid on the west coast of Africa. But after a certain amount of time, the Africans was like, these niggas don't belong over here. They made a deal with the white people to come get us from the west coast. How did they know we was over here? They made that deal, and the white people they put us in a boat like this and put us to America. You know what I'm saying? Read this. Yeah, appreciate it. Bring it up.
This is Joel chapter 3 and verse 4.
Read it out.
Yea.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again,
right,
with ships.
Right.
By the way wherever I speak unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
And it said we're not going to see our homeland again. Since we've been here, we haven't seen our homeland. If we're Israelites, where do you think our homeland is? It's in the name. The Israelites. If your real nationality is an Israelite, where do you think your homeland should be? Israel. You know what I'm saying? The Israelites. Have you ever been to Israel? Have you ever been to Israel? Have you ever been to Israel? Me neither. Saying, so it said we're not going to share our homeland again. Go ahead.
And there
It said, and there, once you get off those slave boats, go ahead, and there
You shall be sold unto your enemies.
You shall be sold to who?
Sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
They say, what do they say right here?
To be sold.
To be sold. This is a real sign. This not made up. This is a real sign. I think the years are there. July. Let's say July 4th. That's the 24th. This is a real sign. July 24th, 1769. This is what was happening to our people. Read that. To be sold. A cargo of 94 prime healthy Negroes. That's not a made up sign. Read this part again.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
It's saying there, once you get out the slave ships, you shall be sold unto your enemies. Who was be sold to?
The white people.
The white people. What the Bible is called. Read that again.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
Right. It's saying there you shall be sold unto your enemies. Right? That's why the history looked like it looked like. The Most High already told us these are your enemies. If you got kids and you tell your kids, hey, don't mess with this dude on the block. You know what I'm saying? Don't go around him because you know what he do. You know what he get into. I don't want you to get caught up into that. The Most High already told us these are your enemies. So fast forward to the day, that's why you got stories like Nolan Wells. You heard them? What happened to him?
They said his friends like took him on a boat and they killed him.
Right. And what did his so-called friends look like?
They were all white.
It was white. Read that again. And there
you shall be sold unto your enemies.
Unto your who?
Unto your enemies.
They're not our friends. You know what I'm saying? That's why that happened, because those people were never his friends. Those people were always his enemies, always have been. That's why, like I said, the track record looked like what it looked like. Go ahead.
For bondmen.
For slave men.
And bondwomen.
And slave women.
And no man shall buy you.
And no man shall redeem you. You know what I'm saying? Who did this curse fit? Us. We was the ones put on slave ships, right? Put on slave boats and sold to our enemies for slave men and slave women. So if the Most High said all these things would happen to the Israelites, but it happened to us, who would that make us? If the Most High said these things would happen to the Israelites, but all these things happened to us, who would that make us? Say it before. Start with an I. Hold on. Get Deuteronomy 29:1.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29, and verse number 1.
Bring it up.
These are the words of the covenant,
These are the words of the covenant.
which the Lord commanded Moses
Right.
to make with the children of Israel.
No, we black.
With the children of Israel.
No, we niggas.
With the children of Israel.
It said these are the words that the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel. If you see yourself on the sign, you would be a children, an Israelite. So the question was, if all the things we just read, going into slavery, on slave ships, having an evil eye toward our own people, missing fathers in the household, you know what I'm saying? Being cursed in the city, all those curses apply to the children of Israel, but we can clearly see this is happening to us, still to this day. Who would that make us? The children of Israel. I'm saying, what we're saying is, you're not really black. I'm saying, you're not really African American. You're not really African. Those are all lies to hide your real identity.
Right.
And your real identity is not being taught to you by school, by church, by college. No, there's nowhere else in the world that's teaching us who we really are. But when you go to the Bible, you don't see terms like, you can't find the term African American in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? You can't find the term Negroes in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Those is man-made terms that was put on us. But you can find an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, which would be the so-called black people today. That's why I say the so-called black people, because we're not really black. You know what I'm saying?
With the speaker.
So the point is, the Most High said if we didn't keep his commandments, certain curses would happen to us. And the curses that we just went through are happening to the Israelites.
Right.
So if they are happening to the Israelites, but we can see it's correlating and lining up with us today, then who would we be? The Israelites. We the Israelites, sis. It might be too much for you, you know what I'm saying? It might be like a brain, you know what I'm saying? It might be overtaking your brain or whatever. But the point is, since you will be a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah more than
Right.
likely. See what I'm saying? And you will be a part of God's chosen people. And being a part of God's chosen people, you got to start keeping His commandments.
Right.
That makes sense? Did you get a flyer? All right, so you're going to get you a flyer, right? And maybe, you know, some people don't get it like that. You understand that? But what you can do is, whenever you do go home, to get more understanding, we got a YouTube channel. If you scan the QR code, we got the YouTube channel, you see what I'm saying? And then we got more YouTube channels right here to dive deeper into deeper topics in the Bible, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna give you a flyer, and you know, our job is just to try to get you to understand what we're bringing up. But it's going to be your job to dive deeper and do your own research and your own homework on you and your people, okay? So I'm gonna give you this flyer, and just leaving this conversation, I do want you to understand, you are not a black woman. You are not an African American woman. That's not your real nationality.
Right.
Those is terms that was given to us to hide your real nationality. The biggest secret on this earth is your identity. That's why they spend billions of dollars in the music industry to keep us doing negative things. That's why every song you hear, and if a rapper look like a female rapper, it's negative. You know what I'm saying? A male rapper, what do our people rap about? Guys, what do our women rap about? Our women rap about they glorifying whoredom, being a whore. You know what I'm saying? That's by design. That's to keep you distracted from knowing that you're God's chosen people. They spend that's why these rappers get paid that much money to keep us distracted. Because who do we look up to? Rappers and sports players. That's why these athletes that look like us get paid so much money. See what I'm saying? The trick is to raise one, but that one person that they raise out the hood can't go back and help the hood. That's why it's not a coincidence. What you think would happen if all these rappers took that money and actually helped our community? What do you think would happen? We'll do better. And we'll be doing so much better that we wouldn't need them no more. You see what I'm saying? But they don't want that. So the point is, your identity is the biggest secret. You really are a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah. When you get a chance, just check that out, all right? And I appreciate you for your time, because you ain't had to stop. It's hot, you know, probably sweating and all that. But, you know, go get some cool air. You want another water?
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
All right, have a good day. Hey, all praise.
Be safe, sister.
Apollo's water. Huh? Apollo's water.
Oh, God.
And our job is, you know, our job is, everybody not gonna get it. Everybody's not gonna get it like that. Some people do, and the ones that do, all praises. But some people, you gotta, you know, take a little bit more time out, put more footwork in it. How y'all sisters doing? Y'all got 5 minutes? Y'all believe the Bible?
Take a flyer. Take a flyer. Yeah.
Check the YouTube out. Hey, you will be an Israelite. That's your real nationality. Okay? God's chosen people. Bring us out.
1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 6.
Right.
I had planted.
I have what?
I had planted.
And we just out here to plant seeds. That's it. We not out here to make you convert in 5 minutes. If you do, all praises. That's why you can't ever get mad if you tell somebody the truth and if they don't throw away that idol, immediately you can't get mad at them. You see what I'm saying? If they don't change right then and there, you can't get mad. Because none of us changed right then and there. It took me, how long it took you to come to the truth?
Really quick, huh?
Well, if it was 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's probably.
yeah.
Well, all praises.
Yeah.
This brother different.
But
you know what I'm saying?
but it took me a while to throw away certain things.
Right. So the point is, like
to drop, smoking.
Right.
It took me a while.
That's what I should say. We didn't drop certain things right away. You know what I'm saying? I know for sure I didn't drop smoking right away. I didn't drop, breaking the Shabbat right away. You know what I'm saying? I didn't immediately put on fringes. I had to get some fringes. You know what I'm saying? So the point is, you can't never get mad when somebody don't convert right then and there.
I had to hear different people tell you the same thing over and over.
Exactly.
They're the watering.
Exactly.
The seed was playing when you first saw the video that you're Israelite.
Right.
And other people water.
Right. So our job is just to plant seeds and hoping them Jones stick. You know what I'm saying? We throwing darts at the board, and the more darts you throw at the board, the more they start sticking. And the more you gotta be like, damn, I'm caught, I'm got. You know what I'm saying? We just,
I I had planted,
Right.
Apollos watered,
Right.
but God gave the increase.
No, but man get an increase.
But God gave the increase.
But I get an increase.
But God gave the increase.
The Most High is going to get an increase. That's why we always give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High God.
That's right.
Yahweh Bashem Shai. We just servants. I'm saying we unprofitable servants. If your brother can find that, I'm an unprofitable servant. I don't know it at the top, but we just unprofitable servants doing the work, trying to get our people to come back to this truth so we can get up out of here. That's our job. You got it?
I don't got it, but I got it.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Bring it out.
Yeah, this is Zechariah 4 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
Then he answered and spake unto me, saying, This is the word of the Lord unto Zerubbabel,
Right.
saying, Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, saith the Lord of hosts.
But by my what?
But by my spirit, saith the Lord of hosts.
Right, so it's the spirit of the Lord that he's going to give man, that he's going to put into a man to bring another person to the truth. See what I'm saying? So, yeah, bring it out. Hey, sisters, with the gray.
Hey, sis.
You got 5 minutes, bro? You take a flyer?
He might.
Bring it up.
This is Luke chapter 17. This is Luke chapter 17 and verse 10.
Bring it up.
So likewise ye, when ye shall have done all those things which are commanded you,
Which are what?
which are commanded you,
It's commanded us. I'm saying the Lord said, if you love me, feed my flock. That's a commandment. I'm saying, they say which are commanding you. We commanded to come out here and do this work. Go ahead.
say, we are unprofitable servants.
Say what?
We are unprofitable servants.
Right? Is that it?
We have done that which was our duty to do.
We have done what?
We have done that which was our duty to do.
Right, so it's our duty to do these things. You see what I'm saying? And that's why, you know, brothers that do this work, you gotta think. And I said this last week. We go through so much stuff throughout the week, and sometimes your spirit don't even be right. But the Lord still give you this enough spirit to bring somebody else in, or enough spirit to teach somebody else, to plant the seed. You see what I'm saying? That's only by the spirit of the Lord. If it's up to me, it's like I ain't got it in me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But it's only by the spirit of the Lord that he allows us to do these things. So with that being said, that's why I said we unprofitable servants. We go by the watchmen of Israel. Hey, and if you out there, you know, watching this video, you know, and you don't know, you will be an Israelite from your respective tribe. And if you are on this chart and you are an Israelite and you identify as an Israelite, and you got to keep the Lord's commandments.
Right.
Give me Ecclesiastes 12:13. That's the end on that. Hey, bro, with the shaved beard, you got 5 minutes. Nasty word. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 13.
Bring it up.
Let's hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Let us do what?
Let's hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
It's the conclusion of the whole matter. Go ahead.
Fear God,
Right.
and keep his commandments.
And do what?
And keep his commandments.
Right.
For this is the whole duty of man.
For this is what?
For this is the whole duty of man.
Hey, so the whole point and the whole duty of us coming out here is to get people to fear God and keep his commandments and keep the faith. With that being said, we say, Kwam Yashara.
Kwam Yashara.
Kwam Yashara.
Kwam Yashara.
Kwam Yashara.
Hey, brother.